G'day guys and welcome back to AdosTheGreat YouTube channel. Well, that brings an end to the 2022 NRL season. And what a way to end, man. Penrith just lethal against Parramatta. Now, obviously, I'm going to talk a bit about both sides and, just, you know, I probably won't talk about where I see them going. I'll probably leave that for another video, how I think they'll go over the next few years, etc., etc. But I do want to touch on the grand final and, just how dominant Penrith were. Now, starting with Parramatta, I don't think Parramatta were too bad. Errors really killed them. And it's the same sort of thing we saw with the Panthers and the Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs made stupid errors and the Panthers made them pay. Completion rate was 69% to Parramatta. So, the Eels made 12 errors. It was, pretty bad for that sort of thing. But I thought they were really resilient in defence. They tried. They honestly did try, and you can't take that away from them. Penrith were just way too clinical. Defensively, Parramatta were the better team. Parramatta defended at a tackle efficiency of 88%, whereas Penrith was at 81%. So Parramatta defensively were really good, but it's just the errors that killed them. A few things I'd like to touch on with the Eels players. I thought Clint Gutherson, there was a few moments in the game where I thought he was a bit disappointing, but for the most part, I think he was up there with Parramatta's best player. He never gave up. He just kept trying. If Parramatta made a break, he'd be there. Now, I've been very critical on Clint Gutherson this year, but I thought he was very good tonight. Another player that I thought was really good was Dylan Brown. Ran for 117 meters. He tried his best to get the team going forward, but yeah, Penrith were just way too good there. Big shout out to Ryan Madison off the bench. He was very good, 152 meters. He also made 45 tackles and only one miss, so very good there. I thought, he was, other than Clint Gutherson, I thought Ryan Madison was probably Parramatta's best player. I get where they were going, starting Murata Niokore, but I do think Ryan Madison should have started for them. I just think that, he can play 80 minutes. He definitely can, and he really could have helped them at the start there. I think that was the wrong move to bring him off the bench. I can see why they did it and the thought pattern behind it, but yeah, I just think they could have used him for the full 80. Jake Arthur, I just want to touch on him. He's had such a rough year, getting unsolicited. I don't think he got death threats. He might have, but he definitely got a poor reception from Parramatta fans this year, and some pretty bad comments online. And it wasn't necessary. I actually thought when he came on that the attack looked a lot better. Whether that's because Penrith had sort of realised they'd won the game and it's just stepped back a bit, but he was good. He scored that try, and that was very good. He only made one tackle, but I thought he was quite good when he came on. Other than that, look, there's not too much to talk about with Parramatta. Isaiah Papali'i had a relatively good game, running for 130 meters. He made 49 tackles, but he missed 12, which is really disappointing from Isaiah Papali'i, but he's not the only one. There was several players like Reid Marnie made 56 tackles, missed 7. Regan Campbell-Gillard, 36 tackles, missed 5. The missed tackles did hurt them a bit there, but look, I thought they were still quite brave in defence. Awesome season for Parramatta. I think Parramatta fans, you should be proud of the season that you guys dished up. But yeah, Penrith just way too good on the day. On to Penrith, shout out to Dylan Edwards, man. He just keeps getting better. If we go to his stats, where are we? Edwards ran for 281 meters. He had 69 post contact meters, 3 line break assists, 2 try assists, 1 line break, 8 tackle breaks. He was very good. So definitely deserved the Clive Churchill there. I thought another player that I wouldn't have been mad if he got it is Brian Tutto. 300 meters, 110 kick return meters. He also had 97 post contact meters, 3 line breaks, 9 tackle breaks. He had an offload. I thought he was very good. 6 tackles, no misses. He was the only player in the starting squad not to miss a tackle. So huge game there for Brian Tutto. I do think that you can make an argument for him, for Dally M. Nathan Cleary, once again, insanely good, running for 112 meters. He had 20 tackles, 4 misses, which, a half doesn't make that many tackles. He misses more than he makes normally, but I'm just joking. But yeah, look, huge game for Cleary. 3 tackle breaks, 1 try assist. His kick meters 555, like huge game for him. Leota's stats weren't all like the stats don't speak for how well he played. 90 meters and 20 tackles, but like he was just putting early shots on. He was just hammering into the defense. He was a big part of how they got on the front foot early. I thought he was really good. James Fisher-Harris was my tip for the Clive Churchill. And he was another player that you could argue, deserved to be in the conversation. 201 meters. He had tackles. Where are we? 32 tackles, 2 misses. So he was very good as well. I thought. Who else have we got here? Thought Isaiah Yeo was really good. 180 meters. He had 36 tackles, only 1 miss. So very, very strong performance from him. Spencer Linu off the bench, I thought was very good as well. 104 meters gained, 58 post contact, and he had 8 tackles, no misses. So very, very strong game from him. But like, shout out to the Panthers, man. Just a massive team effort, and it's insane. They've now won every division. They also won the state championship today. Like, huge season for Penrith. So yeah, really, really impressed by this. This was just a clinical performance from the Panthers today. So yeah, Panthers fans, you should be extremely proud of your team doing this. Like, there's not many teams that go back to back. And before the 92-93 Broncos, sorry, after the 92-93 Broncos, it was the 18-19 Roosters. So for you guys to do it that soon after that, that's just, credit to you guys, because that was amazing. But yeah, look, I just think it was such a clinical performance from the Panthers and a much deserved premiership. So congratulations once again. Yeah, look, I'm just going to give you guys a bit of a rundown now of my plans post NRL season. So moving forward, I'll be probably bringing out my way too early ladder prediction for 2023 in November, and then closer to the start of the season, when the ladder predictor is up and running, I'll also do my official ladder predictor. There's a few other things that I've got planned. I've got some World Cup content coming out. I'm also going to be rating every NRL team's performance in 2022. So that'll be a tier ranking video. So very excited for that. I should have my reaction to my ladder predictor from this season, dropping probably this week. Other than that, I don't know. There's a few things that I've got planned for the NBA season. You'll see a video drop probably in about 5 or 6 hours with my predictions for the Eastern Conference, and there's going to be more prediction videos coming out earlier into next year. We'll be doing some bold predictions for the AFL and the NRL, but yeah, plenty of World Cup content coming, so stay tuned for that. I think other than that, that's pretty much it for the season. I don't think there's too much else I've got planned, but I'll definitely keep you guys in the loop if I do. There's probably going to be some off the cusp content I bring out, but very excited for 2023. I look forward to another big year. The channel's growing so much this year. I can't wait to see how far it goes in 2023. But guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for me. I've practically lost my voice talking too much on here, but yes, very excited for 2023. Very excited to bring you guys more content for the World Cup and a few other NRL videos that we've just spoken about. But yeah, guys, other than that, that's going to wrap it up from me. Congratulations once again to the Penrith Panthers. I want to give a congratulations to the Newcastle Knights NRLW team. Great win for them today as well. Panthers reserve grade winning the state championship. Like the Panthers, I might actually do a video on the Panthers and where I see them in the next 10 years. I think that might be a fun video to sort of talk on. I just love their next man up mentality. If a player gets injured from their first grade squad, a reserve grader steps up and just does an amazing job for them. So that's probably going to be another video I bring out. There's probably going to be some more Rabbitohs content coming out as well. Obviously, massive Rabbitohs fan, so there is a little bit I want to talk about there. So, yeah, very excited for the off-season, the World Cup. There's plenty more content coming out for you guys on the channel. But thank you so much for an amazing 2023. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.